think about 4 days ago or 5 days ago. They talk about and almost about 420 people were watching. I was just blabbing about this Agbanoje. I don't really know the history behind this Agbanoje. Whether I really warrior, because I hear say na warrior na be. I hear they use and take the rake. Make it not be say outside people conquer for us now. Agbanoje spirit are not coffee resurrect and come out. It will get us to be.
Yes, he was a warrior. He was a warrior. He was a warrior. He was a warrior, and he was also an Onoje. He was the second Onoje of Uromi. He took after his father died. He took over. You know, in Benin, when I talk about Benin, I'm talking about Esan. When I use the word Benin, I'm talking about Esan, because you cannot dissect the Benin from Esan from Benin. Now, Agbanoje was an Onoje. He was the second Onoje of Uromi during the reign of Oba Ozolwa. You understand? So what happened was that battle between Agba, Noje, in those days, kings, princesses, they are warriors, they are fighters. If you watch those Roman Empire movies, you will see that kings, they are warriors, they are fighters. Yes, Agba, Noje, the Uromi people, they are strong, they are warriors. Many of the Ekakolos, they came from Uromi. That is why you see today that blood is still very much in them. It's still very much in them. Now, what transpired between Agbanoje and Oba Ozolwa was the issue of bride, bride, B-R-O-I-D-E, between them. It was a war of, you dey try me, I go deal with you.
So, sir, you want to me say that is the word out today?
I'm coming. In every tribe, there is pride. In every tribe, there is pride. There is pride. There is pride even among the Beninese, among the Esan, among the Esako people. But according to history, I'm narrating history. We were not there. You understand? It was a personal fight between the two of them, between Oba Ozolwa and the nobles. In the olden days, nobles fought among themselves. Nobles, prince. If you look at Uromi and the whole of another Esan land, they are, when we say they are this, they are also kings. People from the royal homes, they are part and parcel of the Esan people. Many of the kings, the mothers of the king, Ijoba, they came from Esan land. Many, not be one, not be two, not be three. We're going to be looking at the history of the mothers of the Benin king who came from Esan land. So that the reason why you will do that another day is to see the correlation, the interrelationship between the Beninese and the Esan. You understand? So it was a fight of individuality, Ozolwa and Agbanoje. That was the reason why the fight between the Oba Ozolwa and Agbanoje was brought to an end by the cooperation of the Uromi people and the Benin warriors. It was those parties that brought that war, that wall of pride to an end. So apart from that one, that is it about the issue of Agbanoje. When people say Agbanoje was beheaded of Ozolwa, that is a lie. That is not true. He never. It was, and that war was brought to an end between the Benin warriors and the Uromi warriors. And when we say the Beninese and the Esan, they fight, that is not true. The Beninese and the Esan, they don't fight. It was a fight between the Oba Ozolwa of Benin and Agbanoje of Uromi. Then that war also, then there was also the Oba Ozolwa and Uzea. Before the Oba Ozolwa went to Uromi to attack Agbanoje, where they fought, he first of all visited Uzea. That fight started at Uzea. They fought that fight from Uzea and they now pushed them to Uromi. So that is what I want to establish. That war was brought to an end. It is called a civil war. A civil war is a war between individuals who are related, between blood ties, people who have the same blood ties. That was that war between Oba Ozolwa and Agbanoje. That is one thing I want to establish. People should not be saying the Benin and the Uromi people, they were fighting themselves. That war per se was not actually the fight between the people. It was the fight between the king and the Onoje. And what was the major cause of that Ozolwa and Agbanoje was because the Obazola fee that Agbanoje did not pay royalty to Obazola. That was what led to that war. That was what led to that war. And that war was brought to an end with the cooperation of the Uromi warriors and the Bini warriors. If we buy this one, we buy this one. All of us go rest because we don't tire for this fight. We don't tire for this fight. The both warriors from both parties were tired of that war, and when they reach a consensus, they reach an agreement that let us take your own, you take your own, we take our own. They so that all of us will go home, because they were tired of missing their families. They were tired of missing their wives. It was when they lay ambush for one another. That was how that war was brought to an end. And even the Uromi warriors wanted to betray the Benin warriors. There is go and check your history. Go and check where Obazolwa was buried in Ugboa. He was buried in Ugboa, not in Uromi. If really say he was beheaded by Agbanoje in Uromi, he would have been buried in Uromi. It was buried at Ugboa. If you think I'm lying, go and ask people from Ugboa. Go on, anything I say, I will tell you the source. Go and read Christopher Belokoto Okoje. He did a comprehensive analysis and a comprehensive work on the history of the Esan people. He said that Esan is a dialect of the Benin, and he went for that to let us know that before Oba Ewari the first, Esan was already in existence, but that place was not known as Esan. If you think I'm lying, come and tell me the name that the Esan people were called before they now changed that name to Esan. Come and tell me the name that the Esan people were previously known. Like the Benis now, they were known previously as the Godomi Godo. They were known as Ubini. They were known before they now became Bini, from Bini to Edo. These are what they call etymology. So if you look at the etymology of the word Esan, let them come and tell us what Esan people were known before they now changed that name to Esan. And what led to that name, Esan? It was a response. It was a response that the people, when the people were asked, Inyangiwo or Winyan Sanfwa, Amagimiya, Inyan Sanfwa. That is how, from that phrase, they now derived the word Esan, a Sanfwa. And another thing I want to let you know today is that the difference between the Benis and the Esan, the reason it was during the reign of Oba Ewari that word Esan came. But before Oba Ewari, Esan people were already in existence. Yes, before the arrival of Oba Ewari the first, Esan people were already living in that land. That land was a jungle. It was a Benin jungle. It was an hideout. All these things I'm saying now, I'm saying it according to late Dr. Christopher Belokoto Okoje.
That means
and in that book,
sorry, sir. That means we'll not come from Benin. How?
Yes, we can. Yes, now they came from Benin. They came from Benin. But he said that the people. Okay, let me reiterate this thing again. Now we talk about that.
Please, can I? Sorry, I don't want to interject you, but there is a mix-up somewhere concerning that of Obazola you quoted just now. I'm a child of history as well. What happened was that the father of Obazola had something happened when the children died. You understand me? So for him to give birth to other children again, it was the misery. Everything was done in Esan land for him. The misery surrounding the childbirth of the Oba, giving birth to the children again, was from Esan land. And he sworn with the throne and sworn with the children and everybody not to wage war against that very place from Esan land. That was Uromi. Not to wage war against them because of these deeds that they have done for him. You understand me? So when Ozolwa reigned, Ozola was a warrior, was a warrior, an emperor. When he reigned, he subdued every places, and the only place that was remaining was Uromi. They asked him not to go there, but he gave a deaf ear, and he went. Before even going there, someone told him that if you go, you will not return. You understand me? So what worked against him was not that maybe they fight against one or the other. No, they sworn. There was something done. They sworn not to ever do such thing. If the father laid down this thing down, that don't go to that place, and he went there. That was why he went there, and he did not return. Every other places he went to, he went there, he conquered them, and they were paying homage to Benin. But when he got there, he went there and he did not return. That was how the story came. Thank you very much.
Okay, those places were not conquered. Those places were not conquered. Let me correct you in that place. Before Oba Ozolwa, there was his father. You understand? The father of Agbanoje, before he died, he was lawyer. He paid his homage to the father of Oba Ozolwa. Before he died, Ozolwa took over. Before he died, Agbanoje took over. What led to the Bini Uromi war that was fought at Uzea, then later end up in Uromi, was because Agbanoje did not want to continue the paying of homage. Don't use the word conquer. When you say Obazola conquered that place, you are saying that land was not a Bini land.
I said, understand me. I said he conquered. No, I said he conquered every other places except that.
Okay, except conquer. No, okay, listen. Let me correct you in that place. He didn't conquer. When you say you conquer a place, that means that territory was not your own. You went there, you fought them, you overpowered them, and you took over. No, that was not how the Esan land was established. No. What led to the dispute between Obazolua? Yes, what you said about the prophecy, yes, it was true. A prophecy was already being made. Yes, but what led to that issue of the Binu Uromi war was because it was a civil war. Yes, you are correct. It was a civil war. We were one. But for you to say he conquered other places and now remained Uromi, he didn't conquer. No, that's not true, my brother. Because if you look at that name, Uromi, it was the British that corrupted Uromi to it was Uromu. It was a Bini word. Just as a Sanfua, a Bini word, which the British corrupted to Isha.
My brother.
I'm coming now. If the British want to...
Hold on.
Let me talk now.
Hold on.
Oh.
You don't understand what I said. I said it was
Obazola. They did not conquer.
No, you hold on. Oh. It was Ozola time. What he did. No.
Okay, take correction. Esan was not conquered.
I didn't say he conquered Esan. Excuse me.
What you said. Oh my God.
No. You listen. That's why I told you that you didn't understand me. You would listen first.
Okay, you said he conquered all the other places except Uromi.
You hold on.
I said don't use the word conquer. When you say he conquer, okay, let me talk. Okay. When you say he conquer,
Ozolwa went for expansion. He conquered every other places. You listen very well. Except
there's nothing like expansion. Oba Eware has already done it. Oba Eware the first has already done it. That expansion, that's not what led to the war between the Bini and Uromi. The war happened between the Bini and Uromi was the issue of being rebellious. The father of Agbanoje was paying homage until when he died, he went to join his forefathers. The son took over. When the son became the second Onojo of Uromi, he refused to pay homage to Obazolwa. When Obazolwa himself took over the throne of the Bini throne from his father. Don't say they conquer. When you say you conquer a place, that means that land was not your own before. Oh, you said you conquer all those things. People read these things. According to late Dr. Christopher Belukoto Okoje, he didn't use the word conquer. The word Uromi is a Bini word. The word Ewato is a Bini word. The word Ewosa is a Bini word. The word Ewohimi is a Bini word. How can a place, people who left through migration to go and establish that land, you say they conquer? Why don't they do like this? Yes, prophecy was made. probably the prophecy came into reality. Yes, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is that don't say they conquer. When you say you conquer a place, you are saying that that land was not originally your own before. You overpowered the people and took it. That is the meaning of conquer. And I said no, that Uromi, that Esan land as a whole was never conquered. That land, the Esan land came through migration. The Benin people migrated from that place. They migrated from the Benin, according to Koje. They went to go and settled in that place. And what led to it? What led to that land today known as Esan land was a Benin jungle, was a forest. Something transpired that led to people leaving Benin to go and live in that. That place was a hideout. It was a hideout for captives. It was a hideout for people who were banished. The aborigine of Esan land today, they are nobles, they are princes. They are nobles, they are princes. They are not all of them are not criminals. Many of them are princes and nobles from the Benin Empire. Don't come here and say they conquered other place except Uromi. That was what led to.
Can I say something, please, without due respect, please?
Yes, sir. You can talk.
Can I say something? Okay, sir, you are very right. Okay, I have been listening to this topic for a while. Everything you said was true. It was because he refused to pay tribute that led to the war. And how did Esan migrated? The people migrated in those days. They migrated when the two sons of Oba died in one day. Oba made a proclamation that there should not be that a punishment to all the Beninese not to eat, not to bath or sleep with their women for such a long time. So a lot of people get angry and decided to migrated. Yes, that set of Esan people, they migrated. They were never conquered. They were a part and parcel of the Benin who migrated that eastward. Okay? It was when Agbanoje's father died that Agbanoje said, why should he be paying tribute to Benin? That led to that war. With all the prophecies that were made, because after the death of his two sons, that the man from Esan, it was not called Esan then, helped the Oba to have children again. So the Oba made a promise that there should never be any conflict between the people from that area and the Beninese, because they are extraction of Benin. They migrated. They were never conquered. They were never because it is a prince that migrated from Benin towards that direction and create their own environment. You are very right, okay? Truth be told, the problem we're having now, because most of these are not written in books. There are it was hearsay is what we are using. So, sir, you are 100% correct. The when they say there's some people kill and analyze the Oba being cut off his head, it was an agreement between the two warriors that we will kill our own, you will kill your own. Then the Benin said, no, we cannot kill our own, but we will tell you what to do. That you cannot hurt him until when he is going to bath and put down his regalia. That is only where that's where we want to hurt him. He was going to take his bath after many months of fighting. He was going to take his bath. Then he put down all his regalia. Then the Edo people, the people from Edo, give the Esan people a sign to say he has removed all his regalia. Then they shoot him with an arrow and he penetrated in him. So what happened was that it wasn't the Benin that cut off his head. It was the Esan people that did it. But the Esan people have an agreement. If you do your own, we will do our own too. Then when the Benin did their own, Esan people also killed Agbanoje and removed his head. You see, that is how the whole war ended. Please,
God bless you.
Let us learn from one another. It's not a war. We are all students of history. Let us learn and accommodate one another. Esan and Benin, they are the same. No matter what happened today, the Esan people, what they are called them Esan, and they were never Esan. That That is how the word Esan now come about. So they were prince and princess from the Benin who migrated towards that direction. God bless you, sir.
Please, my
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
My brother, good evening, everybody. That gentleman, please, you know all the history you just gave to everybody to listen to. You narrated that history perfectly. I like when
Thank you,
people
sir.
say history. I've been listening since the other man that speak last is my brother Ogero. The other man. I don't know. I'm online. Thank you very much. There's no difference between the Benin and Esan. We are family. We are family. Regarding whatever that happened now, you see, there's a lot of people in the social media. And you will see some Benin insulting Esan insulting Benin. Sometimes all these things doesn't worth it. We are the same family. Sometimes I know when sometimes you see some father can have about 5 children. Well, among that 5 children, sometimes every one of them, some of them will become, some of them will be having different violence. In life it's time between the Benin and the Esan. It's time we have to maintain what is called peace and unity.
And thank you, sir. Let me do a little quotation from you. Let me do a little quotation from you.
Okay.
He said, Benin kings known as Ogiso sought refuge in the unknown jungles of Esan between 900 and 1400 AD. Benin kings known as Ogiso sought refuge in the unknown jungles of Esan. The British will pronounce Esan as Esan between 900 and 1400 AD. Now listen now. He said these early settlers who left Benin, that means between 900 and 1400 AD, people were already living there. Who were they? These early settlers, the early settlers are known as the Aborigines. These early settlers who left Benin in inconsequential number, were either criminals or fugitives, and so had to live the secretive. You see it? They were living secretive in the jungle. They were living wary and timid lives of not being known, not being found out. That is what he said. He now said that it is true that it was during the reign of Oba Ewade I that word Esan became a limelight. However, the real aborigines or early settlers in that land, known today as Esan land, is dated back before the arrival of Oromia. During the pre-Oromia, before the arrival of Oromia, that land, Esan land, people were already living there. And he went further to say that the people from Uromi, he said they are immigrants. They are immigrants, mostly from Idumota in Benin City. He said this name was unknown before the arrival of the immigrants, mostly from Idumota of Benin City. You see it now? That is very clear. So the people known today as, it is not Uromi, it is Uromu. The British corrected it to Uromi. They corrected it to Uromi. So the history of the existence of people known today as Esan can be dated back between 1900 and 1400 AD. People were living in that land. And those people who were living there, they were who? They were Benin banished nobles. They were Benin banished prince. They were Benin criminals. They were Benin refugees. That land today known as Esan land was a place of refuge for many people. When people do something now, they find them. They go run enter jungle. They'll go to live for there. People were already living there before the Exodus mass movement. Yes. Before the arrival of Oromia, who became the first Oba of Benin, people were already living in that land. It is true. But who were those people? They were Benin people who were banished nobles, banished prince. Some of them were criminals. Some of them were fugitives. Not all of them be criminals, and not also all of them be criminals, and not also. Some of them were they were banished. Some of them were criminals. Some of them used that land as a place of refuge. And who were the banished people? They were Benin prince and nobles. That is why, in most cases, when there is dispute in Benin, they will seek refuge. They still went to Esan land to seek refuge. Many of the Iyobas, they are from Esan land. Many of the Iyobas, we're going to be looking at that history. Many Iyobas
You are right.
of who came from Esan land. And if you look at the word Esan, it is from the word Esanfwa. Inyangiwo, and Sanfwa. It was from that phrase they formed the word Esan. That word Esan is dated back during the reign of Oba Eware the First. That is some people will tell you that Esan people started living during the reign of Oba Eware the First. Yes, they are also correct, because that was when that word Esan came into being. That was what that word Esan came into being. But before that Exodus mass movement, those people, they were not known as Esan people. They were only just known as Benin, banished prince, nobles, Benin criminals, Benin fugitive. Until the Exodus mass movement during the reign of Oba Eware the First, that was when the word Esan came into being. If you think I'm lying, tell me what the Esan people were called before they not changed that word to Esan.
Sorry,
Tell
sir.
me.
Let me interject again. Sorry, sir. You see, God bless you. May your days be long.
Amen.
Sir, God bless you. May your days be long.
Amen. Well,
May your children's children live
Wow.
to enjoy the fruit of your labor.
Please, can we clap for this man, please? I'm enjoying your history. I love when people is so honest and they say the fact of about history.
Because you see, when you listen to social media, listen to Agbe Okosun, listen to whatever Esan Princess and the rest of them, you know what? That's all
It's
I
true
say about that.
Allow
My brother, may your days be long.
God will bless you, man.
Bless
I like
you.
when people you say the right, history. Wow, God will bless you. You like him on the matter.
When we say the Esans are Benin, it does not mean that we are belittling them. No, they are
No.
part and parcel.
We
We are
are
Benin. We are not trying to marginalize
We
them. That is
are
wrong.
family.
I'll tell you what thing that happened. Sorry, sir, for interjecting again. I'll tell you what thing that happened that really surprised me. When our president Oba did his coronation, he traveled to Esan land and watched it live. That fateful day, the sun and the moon appeared in the sky. That fateful day, the sun and the moon appeared in the sky, and it was shown by the television. The Eloghosa of Rome, where our father, listen, our father came to greet us. We are all his children. He was not talking he was not addressing our president Oba. He was addressing the history of our forefather, how we become one.
We are family.
We are family.
And divide Esan
But
Benin.
the unfortunate is that because of the language changes and those kind of thing, some of our idiots who have no idea, they just have living school certificate because they can read and write.
Yeah, that is true. There's no difference between Esan and Benin. We are family. We are
My dear brother,
same blood.
you know what? Please, get in touch with me. What you said that we need to do a documentary on
According to
it.
the history,
Please, my brother,
look at the
I would like to have your telephone. I will give you my number, please.
Allow sir. You also let me come on. I beg the what I want to ask. There is a document that we all of us go school. We learn for school.
yes, sir.
Now Mogo Park ne discover River Niger.
No, that was to discover mystery. No, that's not true. That's not true. It was already in existence before.
No, maybe somebody phone the ring, so we're not really allow us to respond very well.
Park did not discover River Niger. Please.
All right, but me, I
Not
used to
discover
do
River Niger.
primary school then. They
Yeah,
teach us.
that is what they said. Bongo Park discovered.
Was it- is it correct?
They will say British discovered America.
It's wrong,
The
it's wrong.
red details were already
Not true.
there before the British arrived there. The people were
Not
already
true.
living in that area before Bongo Park left England. So
Yes.
Bongo Park did not
They took him
discover
there.
anything.
So that means we cannot rely on the British.
No. The British, I live here in London. They are bloody liar.
All right, because no, Eloghosa was quoting a British narrative. That's why.
When you allow people to write your history, they will write whatever they want.
So now, me as an Esan man now that is telling you now that why are you writing my history? You are telling me I am still wrong.
Who is writing?
Okay, let me answer you.
Nobody is writing your history.
Okay. For example, now.
Let me answer you. Because I live here. Let me talk. Don't come and be using question to ask me question. If you look at the history of Western education,
I've already debunked your claim already now.
Huh?
You have already helped me to debunk your claim that the British is wrong.
That's come on for yeah. Come on for yeah. This book,
coming. The book, this man, right? This is our person. Now, British also.
So many talks. I'm not definitely get you. Come again.
Yeah, the book where our Esan person writes. Now, British writer.
Which book?
This foolish guy.
Eloghosa, why they insult me now? No insult. Let us talk now.
I talk history.
Let's be civil. We are all adults. We are learning. Let's be civil, okay? Please.
I'm in conversation, not insult.
What are you debunking? Okay, what is the debunk? I'll tell you what your brother writes. Tell me, say you want to debunk me.
Yeah,
that is insulting.
The book where Christopher Okoye writes.
You don't finish with what you talk. Make a talk. I came up because of that.
They tell me, say you want to debunk me. What is the debunk? What is the debunk?
Right.
No. What is the debunk? Book where that 1964. Now you want debunk? That was written by Esan.
Okay.
Why not be like this? Okay, please leave this place. Let me talk to people. Let me tell them. If you, I beg, I don't like the way they behave, my brother. I don't like the way they do.
Now, just one question I asked that you.
If you are ready to learn, then listen. Okay.
All right.
Because of
just say one thing a bit. One of my king, the Eloghosa of Ujogba. If you want me to give you the interview, he has granted an interview to this thing you are saying. That there is nothing like Benin people, whatever you are saying. He has granted an interview and he has debunked this thing.
Who is the person?
In particular, the king of Ujogba has come up to debunk this thing. If you want me to give you the video, come again.
The debunk waiting. The truth. Why the truth they pay you, my brother?
Come again.
Okay, what did you know?
Why the truth? Why they pay you?
What did you said? You said. What did he say?
Question. Let's just put it one after the other so that I can hear.
What did the Eloghosa of Ujogba? What did he debunk? Tell us.
All right, great.
You tell us the story.
All right, great. He made it clear in his interview that as a guest like what you are narrating, that some people form Esan land. He speaks for his community that there's nothing like that.
It's not for people. Listen. It's not for people.
Somebody asked me a question.
Put it where? The Benin founded. Put it where? Those are for people. The Benin founded that land not today as Esan. And who were the Benin?
Can I finish? Can I answer the question?
Put it where?
All right. Made it clear that there was nothing like Benin funding anything that have to do with Esan land. And he made it clear that during Can I finish? Now, you are saying my king is lying. Listen, you are saying my king is lying. If somebody else not trauma to...
Excuse me, don't go that direction, please.
You show evidence.
Allow me to finish.
Don't understand. All places get Eloghosa as soon get Eloghosa.
Just allow me to finish.
Now community get Eloghosa.
Allow me to finish. I'm not here to insult anybody.
Continue.
Thank you. Yeah, and if you want me to send you the video, I can send you the video. All right.
Play it here.
This is my phone. How can I be talking and be playing it now? I have it. It's a 45.
Continue with the story.
45-minute video. I mean,
continue with your story.
Thank you. Now, I made it clear. He said during that invasion or mass migration, some people actually.
Okay, what is invasion? Who invade who?
I said I corrected myself.
Let's give him a benefit of the doubt. My brother,
can you let me finish? Allow us. You know the truth, but you are just here to be interrupting.
No, okay, you continue. Continue.
Quiet. Don't they use the word invasion? They don't invade this land.
Wait.
But I beg with evidence, so with evidence.
Wait. Let's hear him out.
With evidence, so not be. They say
they should put it where.
Right.
No, wait. Let's hear him out, please. We have all day. Let's hear him out, please. Go ahead, sir.
Who they invade now?
Can I continue?
Continue.
Thank you. Now,
use your words well. Use good words. Don't me to interrupt you. Use good words. Don't use the word invasion. The Benin didn't invade this land. The Benin did not invade this land.
Continue.
I stop you. They are using invasion.
Continue.
Can I continue?
Continue.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Now, when these people migrated from Benin, according to the king of Ujoba, he made it clear that the few set of people that came, they greet Domo, and his ancestors, the forefathers, appointed the most senior, a chief, and he gave them a piece of area in Ujoba. And the chief report to him, said there is nothing like some people came from anywhere called Benin to form Ujoba. Then I go to my own community in Ewokimi, which I know very well. The only Benin family that is in Ewokimi, as big as Ewokimi, I can describe their house for you now. When you get to Ewokimi Junction, just tell a bikeman that you are going to Odigje house. The bikeman will take you straight to Odigje house. That is the only Benin people that left Benin and came to Esan land. And those people said it was a reverse migration. I gave you the description of the house you can go. You can send anybody. When you land in Ewokimi Junction, they call it Egwari or Ogu Junction. Tell a bikeman that you are going to Okaingbe.
Okay, let me interject a little bit. What year are you talking about? What year are you talking about?
That they came.
Yes.
During the harsh. Let me use the word that will not make allow us a little bit whatever. During the harsh rule that they said don't do this, don't do that. That some people left Benin. That is the period I'm talking about.
Okay, before that period you are talking about now, people are already living in that area before that.
Our ancestors are already living there. Like my grandfather, my great-grandfather in Idumobo is called Ogiobo. Ogiobo means king of native doctor. They have been living for many years, even before Pa Idu arrived in Igodomigodo. I repeat, before the Igodomigodo was established, my ancestors have been living there. So I'm giving you the name.
Which ancestors? Where are you from?
I'm from Ewokimi. That is what I'm saying now. I'm from Ewokimi.
Okay. Don't worry. I will. Since they argue with me, I will tell your history now.
Wait. I am giving you the description of.
I want to tell you now.
Wait first. The only Benin family that left Benin and came to Ewokimi, I gave you the house address. When you get to Ewokimi, the web motor will stop you. Batman say carry you go Chief Odigje house. It will take you straight to his house. Because our king now made him as the head that came. Now that Chief Odigje worked with my great-great-grandfather, because my great-grandfather was native doctor, native doctor. He was not conferred with the title of Ogiobo. Ogiobo means king of native doctor. So he was the one training him at the time. But when that harsh policy came, he was learning the work. They learn work that time. He was going and coming. When that harsh policy came, they now have to relocate with some of his friends and all of that. When they came, our king now made the most senior, which is him, or Digie, and they have answered that name, or Digie, since a time immemorial. That family is big, but the only way they can
my dear brother,
identify them is for them to trace their name.
My dear brother,
Digie.
my dear brother, please, you see, a fact is fact.
Let me answer you now.
No, wait, before you answer, let me tell you. Our brother told you that there were people already living in that jungle. People that left Benin years and years ago, noble priests, criminals, people of different character have been living inside that for a long time. But you are not saying now, this is what the Enoge. Please, my brother, let us not betray our history. Okay? What you are saying now, the betrayal of the history, and it doesn't favor anyone. Benin is not dragging Esan. Esan is not dragging Benin. But the truth has to be told that we are one family, whether you agree or not. When Opa went to Lagos, I tell you, Showolu, that Benin founded Eko, she be all of them shut up. But we don't want it, but we are one. We founded it.
My brother, so, we never disputed we don't have relationship. No.
But what, the way you are saying it now, you are telling us that we don't have a relationship. That's what you are saying.
No, we never said it. We never said we don't have relationship.
We, you are the one saying it.
Yeah.
When I remove this person, I talk now.
We don't have relationship. Even Oba Osemende, when it came to my kingdom, because his mother is from my kingdom.
Okay, wait, I come. Mr. Commission, I need, because I want to know where I come. I need history with evidence. Because this is how they talk now. Now they say, now you they talk so. You understand?
I said I have videos to it.
Not the video. I mean evidence.
Which evidence you want to get? The king they talk say as he big, they say evidence. Meanwhile, the Esama they tell you how he big, they say evidence.
How old is the king? How old is the king? How old?
My king.
Yeah.
How old are you? My king is my king.
But when they talk about documents, they don't ask for years.
You are just
this man is a trouble man.
When they talk about documents, they write for years. When they talk about video, they do.
My king is my father. I cannot be asking my father how old is he.
No, we're.
Esan warrior. Esan warrior. I want to leave because this man is talking. Doesn't allow me to.
I don't want to tell you that
He doesn't have any evidence.
And Esan is comfortable telling his history without including Benin. But
okay, let me
wait.
Christopher Koye is a man. So he documented our history very well.
I'm telling you, this is my history.
Our history is very well documented. Wait now, I
come on for you.
I they come, sir. Our history is very well documented, but some people they come online.
Don't worry. What we are saying.
Hold on. I they come.
Hello.
You as a Benin man, tell us your history.
Yeah, you calm down now. Calm down. You calm down. Wait now. Some people they come online. Okay, they come. Some people they come online because they destroy our history. Now make me want to know where I for really come because I get up now. I did suspension. I don't know where they go. Where they go. You understand?
If the ancestors can still go DNA.
What be your greeting? Who they ask me? How you tell they greet?
Okay.
Chief Solomon,
when you talk now, you get evidence. You get any evidence? Not be video. We are not talking about video here.
Which evidence you want to get? Scientific
written document for like some years now. For like 100 years.
We have scientific proof that we are as old as the pre-Adamite world. Which other evidence you want to get?
Stop lying, man.
Where did you get that one from? Where did you get it from?
The God's DNA, prove it now.
Which DNA? Who do the DNA?
Stop lying.
Is it by the British?
University of California. Now they carry out.
Drop this man.
You don't know what you're doing.
Okay, me go big evidence. The big evidence will come back.
They dropped the man already. Let the other man continue.
Yeah, the big evidence go come back.
Esan warrior. You know the let person they talk. That's my problem. I'm not calling a shot for you. That guy that was talking about his sister. I want to tell I wanted to tell him his history. No, you know the leprosy they talk.
Now that
I will
be
hear
the
me.
even our historian, even our historian, this Agbo Kosun, you not get evidence. That's the same website.
Esan Warrior. Now let me tell him a little bit about his history before I go to Romeo. It's short. It is not Elohim. The British corrupted it to Elohim. The real word is Elohim. That place known today as Elohim is not Elohim. It is not a place for the dead. No, it is the British that mispronounced it. The real name is Elohim. Elohim. Just as we have Igwebe, Ewato, Ewosa. These settlements are named after people. These settlements you see today, they are named after people. It is not Elohim. It is not Elohim. It is a wrong pronouncement. The real one is Elohim. It's Elohim from Orihimi. It is a name of a place. It's a name of a person that they now use to say, okay, this is Igwe Esan Warrior. This is Igwe Oge Eloghosa. That was how settlements were created in the olden days. In the olden days, that's what they call migration and settlement. In the history of Esan, I have never seen where they say there's Esan did reverse migration. That is a fallacy. It is a propaganda. Now, let me tell you about your history. Because when I come here, I will see truth with the pain now. And I will tell you the history of the Udoba to prove you that what that man said is a fallacy. But you didn't allow me to talk. You're just talking. Now let's look at what they said. The man who wrote this book said he interviewed 365 people before he wrote his books. 365 people. You were saying that the Benin will tell that. Who tell you that there's a difference between Benin and Esan? Is there any difference between the Benin and the Esan? They only just use that word Esan just in memory, just to immortalize that there was a time in history where something happened. That was how these people migrated and they now formed settlement. There's no difference between the Benin and the Esan. When we say Esans are Benin, it does not mean that we are belittling them. We are saying that we are one.
You don't need to use that word. They can say Esan are Benin. You say Benin are Esan. Say Benin are Esan. Esan are not children of Benin. Don't use that word. They can say Esan are Benin. Say Benin are Esan.
Okay, the word Benin.
You have to use that word. Say Benin are Esan. It will be better for you. You understand?
No.
So you say your whole history and leave the Esan history.
You know why I said so?
Listen to me.
Benin and Esan is older.
This boy asked a question. Say, did you believe that Mogopa came to discover River Niger? And you said no. That is a wrong history that the white people wrote on they jot down. You said no. I can't. The Oba stated it on a coronation day that at the request of the elder of Benin. That means people were living in Benin before the Oba came. He said at the request of the elders of Benin, they sent for their prince. People were living in Benin before the Oba came. How can Oba come and discover Esan? That has already the Esan seen on the Oba. You are not seeing Oba come and discover Esan. Are you okay?
Nobody discover Esan.
Before Oba,
are you okay?
I wish you can listen to
existence.
If you want to say history, say your history and leave other people's history alone. Talk your Benin history. We are not going to have problems.
The movie. Let's say the thing they pain them. Okay, now we are talking about this now. Esan Warrior. The word Benin and the word Esan. Go and find out in history. Which one is older? Which one is older? The word
anybody who want to debunk anything here, make it come with evidence. You understand?
Excuse, but why did you remove that guy?
He not get evidence.
Why don't you want to make it a balanced debate or a balanced topic?
Good, that is what I do. Anybody that is coming to debate, you come with evidence.
Don't do it.
If they make your own, if they make your own, they bring way for see your own.
Don't listen.
They see your
just wait. Before any is you wait. Somebody will come to your platform. You will just be talking, you just knock it down.
You see this guy talking, this other trouble guy.
The word Esan and Benin, which one is older?
I'm coming. I'm coming, Eloghosa. I'm coming.
That was why they dropped him. That was why he was dropped. Because since you be Mr. Know-it-all, the reason why that guy was dropped was that what he said is causing confusion. The word Benin and Esan, which is one is older.
Eloghosa, if you if you are still on the platform controlled by Esan person, they drop you like this. I will also tell you, no, they are wrong.
Because it's causing confusion.
Your way is
okay,
not causing confusion. When you were speaking,
I dey come. The reason why I drop on now be say you not get evidence. Even though na my person, even though na Benin person, if you not get evidence, I go drop on.
Okay.
The history where Mr. Eloghosa and terrorists, it got book where they read for us.
But what
Not me come out because they say video, one video like that, one video like that.
Warrior. Regardless how we're going to say we read, we understand, every of us here not get any evidence. Our evidence is only you wait, Eloghosa, let's be respectful. You wait, not confusion.
Hold on. Yes, hold on.
Not confusion, not confusion.
Yeah, because if you not put the bunker, you go be evidence.
Eloghosa, listen. Eloghosa submission or his belief is being backed up by the book he read. Are you getting my point? It's being backed up by the book he read. It's just like Christian. Christians are so convinced that Christ died for us. Muslims are so convinced that Muhammad is the prophet. So that is exactly
that one is different. We're talking about our yesterday, yeah.
This book you are talking about is written by Esan.
You are it's not written by a Benin. I just make a reference. I'm not deviating.
This book is written by Esan.
What do you want to know now? What do you want to hear now? What do you want to hear?
The book we are reading now is written by Esan, who interviewed his own people that were able to document it. But you are saying that Esan is wrong or what?
Okay.
We are not telling you. We are not telling you Esan's story. We are only telling you a book written by Esan about his own people. But you are telling me now how can I believe what Esan said?
Joseph Ogie. This book we're talking about. What year was this book written?
Okay.
What year was
leave
this
that
book?
That will not concern you. That will not concern you. That is not your problem.
You see, let's talk like a mature adult.
What do they talk?
You wait.
Okay, you go yourself now. No, let us talk. There's confusion there already. I will leave this place.
I said, when was this?
If you come in next time, I will not come here again.
I said, when was this book?
These are foolish questions. These are foolish questions. When you disagree, tell me why you disagree.
Mr. Eloghosa, just tell me the name of the book and the person that wrote it. They will go and find out.
And when was this book written? That is the most important
Lily has asked me before. I have told them.
Why are you not asking again?
I'm not Lily. My name is Romose. Okay.
You were with them. I'm not telling me. You were there when you
you leave all this group, leave this category group you want to place people where I'm having an open conversation with you. We're from Edo State, both of us. I'm having an open conversation with you. Don't make it look like I'm here the creating problem.
Mr. Eloghosa, more hear what you want to talk. More see what you want.
You want them to remove me? If you want them to remove me, I'm actually busy. I'm actually busy. Coming to join my brothers to have a fair conversation does not mean I'm at work with you always.
You get out. Tell her the book. The name of the book is
you are my elder brother. Just imagine what you say. Even people watching you,
not be you the title. Not be you the title. So okay.
When I tell the name of the book, is
Eloghosa, there's one thing I must tell you. You are an elderly man. Eloghosa, there's one thing I'm
confusion. Yeah, you are causing confusion. When I say a thing, when you disagree. Tell me why you disagree.
I'm causing confusion.
Don't tell me. Yes.
I'm causing confusion. How?
Yes, because people are listening.
How?
Yes,
how am I causing confusion?
Okay.
Because you want me to narrate the history of the Roman people.
I'm not even against you narrating the history, but one thing I just want to let you know: no book can
Do you agree or disagree? Yes or no?
You wait now. Wait, no book.
Oh,
There's no
come
true
next
book
time.
on
I
it.
will not come to this place again.
Mr. Kwame, okay, Masala, what you want
Okay,
the
I'm
bunk now?
living for you. I'm living for you so that I won't make
What
sure.
you want the
Have a
bunk? What
beautiful
you want the
day.
bunk?
I have a beautiful day. I'm living. One love. I have something to do.
Just after we got the cost of other people listen to what they listen to.
Please, Mr. Losa, please continue.
Now listen now. Coming soon. I wanted to talk to coming soon about Ewo Ihimi. Then Edomosole came and interrupt me. It doesn't make sense now. The time I'm supposed to use to say one or two things, they will be interrupting me. I don't like it.
I bet your talk before I
Interrupting me if you
take
disagree.
continue maybe.
If you look now, coming soon. When he said he's from Ewo Ihimi, let me digress a little bit on Ewo Ihimi. I told him before, that name is not Ewo Ihimi. It is Ewo Ihimi. He said the correct name is Ewo Ihimi. From the original name, Orihimi. Orihimi was founded according to some elders. By one of the immigrants from Benin. He said Ewo Ihimi was founded according to some elders. The elders. By one of the immigrants from Benin who came, followed by two of his junior brothers. His name was Ihimi, Ikimi, and his brothers were Osa and Ato. Elders. And before you get written history, you must have what they call oral history. From oral history, you get written history. If you disagree, you will tell me you disagree. You will show me the source. That is how to debunk.
Exactly.
That is how to argue.
Yes.
Evidence. Come here, come and be causing confusion. You don't want me to narrate history. Look at it here now. He said the correct name is Ewo Ihimi. From the original name, Orihimi. Orihimi was founded according to some elders. You see it? The source is where he got the source from some elders. The elders we are talking about now, they are even older than the Onojo of Udogba. We are talking about this book. This book was written at a time where elders have integrity. A book that was written in 1964 by late Dr. Christopher Belokoto Okoje of blessed memory. It was the former minister of health in Nigeria. He's a man of integrity.
Now the book they talk so. Go can me read them.
He was the founder of Zuma Memorial Hospital in Irua. Go and confirm. When I say something, it is not true, send me a DM. I will give you my number. Don't come here and cause confusion. That place today known as Ewo Ihimi is not Ewo Ihimi, it's Ewo Ihimi. It was the British that corrected it to Ewo Ihimi. Look at it, it's here. It was founded by Benin immigrants, according to some elders. That was what late Dr. Belokoto Christopher Okoje of blessed memory said about the history of the Ewo Ihimi. And it's true. And he said, and his brothers were, oh God, and his brothers were Osa and Ato. And in that order, Osa and Ihimi, they are of the same maternal brother. Take note now. Osa and Ihimi, they are maternal brothers. Today we have Ewosa, where Edomosole come from. Ewosa was named after Osa. And Ihimi, that's why you see the people of Ewo Ihimi and Ewosa, they are maternal brothers. The same mama and born them.
Wow.
Come and be arguing with somebody who did a comprehensive history and well documented of the Esan people. Like come and be telling me this one DNA, not culture. What are the lies?
Please continue reading. Continue. Everybody, please let him read. Continue.
I'm not disputing him, but I'm not disputing him.
Please be quiet.
Wait,
let it continue reading.
Please, let's continue reading.
Continue reading, sir.
Continue.
Just everybody answer your question before you ask a question, please.
No, let it continue, please.
Let him finish, then you can ask your question.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
Well, so
Okay.
there's just a little correction I want to correct. Finish. I'm not even against
Correct,
him.
no.
Why
Don't
would
correct
you-
anything. Let him finish. Don't correct anything. You're not the one reading the book. Let him read, okay? Please. Continue, sir.
Continue, please.
Except you have
But
evidence.
these are my territory. These are my territory.
Can you
Start
people,
continue?
wait,
When
let
you
him finish.
you
Let
ask
him
question,
finish.
please.
Please, brother, continue, please.
Continue,
And he
please, eh?
And he said, yes, he said Orikimi was founded, according to some elders, by one of the immigrants from Benin, who came followed by two of his junior brothers. His name was Ihimi, and his brothers were Osa and Ato. In that order of seniority, Osa and Ihimi were maternal brothers. Others say that Orikimi was found by a Benin leader called Alan. From this prince descended one of the earlier Niges called Oswa. He had three sons, Aga, Agaah, who later succeeded his father. Osa, the second, and the third be Ato, a hunter who fought the bush irresponsibly and so settled in a place full of big games. He settled became Ewato. The second son headed a group of warriors. Keep on the Beniros as guide. They founded Ewosa. So people from Orikimi went to join them, as others went to do as Ewato. You see, from this book, you will discover that Osa has a settlement called Ewosa. Ihimi has a settlement known as Ewo Ihimi. And Ato had a settlement known as Ewato. So when you see all these settlements in Esan, it is a name, these settlements are named after the founder. Aga, they share it among themselves. So when you see the people from Ewosa and Ewo Ihimi, they are maternal brothers. They are maternal brothers. According to this guy, he said he interviewed 365 elders. Where there is difference, he will say it. He will do his research, and he will also tell you that look at what this one said. Though there's a two version, though. But in the history of the Esan and the Benin, it is clear there's no two version. He said between 1900 and 1400 AD, people were already living in that land before the issue of Exodus mass movement during the reign of Obaewari. He said it. That the existence of that land known as Esan is dated back to pre-Oromia. That means before ownership system, Esan land was already in existence. You see, the man said it here. But that name Esan came during the reign of Obaewari the First. That was when that word Esan came. If you disagree with me, let us look at the etymology of the word Esan. What was Esan people know before they now changed that name to Esan? They should tell me.
Okay.
He
Can I
has said
ask
it
a
here.
question?
If you look at Ewohimi, there are different places that make up Ewohimi. He will tell.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you just be patient? Let him finish. If you say I am finished, then you can ask your question. Why are you so itchy? Please.
There are many places. He mentioned all of them. So it is very clear in the history of the Ewohimi people that it was a Benin migrant. The Ewosa, the same thing. We are not saying that the Esan people are slaves to the Benin. No, we are saying migration and settlement. I am not the one who said it. I have done my research. And no Esan historian, no Esan lecturer has disputed or debunked what this man said. For example, St. Moses Eremosele, he agreed. Williams Orukwe is a lecturer at the University of Benin. He agreed. And many others, they all agreed. They've done their research. So as of today, Okoje remains authority when it comes to the history of the origin of the Esan people. It's very simple. Thank you.
Wow. Please, can we give this man, there's a lot of lecture, this man lecture today. I can learn from you. Thank you very much.
My dear brother, God bless you.
God bless you,
May your
sir.
days be long.
Thank you, my brother. Amen. You too.
Okay, ask your question now. We are listening.
Okay. You said before that movement, before the Oromia, whatever, there were people in Esan which have already Obaiwari, whatever. And the people the people were already there at that time. And then you also said the people who left Benin when they say Sanfwa. Then I ask you a question. That was about a month ago. I asked you a question. If you give me a name on my behalf, I am not there. How will that name come into existence in my life? Like, I give example, those days when we were in secondary school, we do give some teachers name. They don't know. All the students will know the nickname given to that teacher. The teacher, till they retire or till they are transferred out of that school, they will never know. With that, how can such a name not take over that teacher's life? Like that is not name is not answering. Like the people of Esan who left Benin, according to you, already got to Esan. When they now came and said, where? Then they say, yeah, Sanfwa, yeah, left for. How did the name not get to them? And then they are not saying, well, our name is Esan, according to the Benis. If you don't understand it, make me understand. The name given to the Esan, according to you, on their behalf, how come they are not answering that name? Eloghosa, are you there? If
I'm here now.
Yeah. How can a name given to me on my behalf?
Oh God, listen.
Hear that name?
Listen, the example you gave, listen, the example you gave, there's no correlation with what we are saying. The teacher already has a name. Oh God, listen,
Exactly.
let me answer you. No, they ask, the question when they ask, it does not make sense. The teacher already has a name. It is a nickname. It is a nickname. That is why people will tell you that Esan came to be during the reign of Obaiwari. You know the reason why they say so? It was when that name, it was during the reign of Obaiwari that name Esan came.
Oh, good. Exactly what I'm now asking you. It's like you're
when
not
that name
getting
came.
the name, the people,
And the people accepted it.
Wait.
They accepted it now.
Come on.
Listen, let me talk.
Come on. It's
Okay,
a
let me
simple.
Before, your logic is illogical. You're not asking, your question is illogical. You are trying to use logic to debunk what I have said.
Because you guys said,
illogical.
You guys said that name was given to us
brother,
because we left Benin. Listen, no. You can't fool everybody, but listen.
You know, so not the only Esan lead Benisha, you know.
We are not talking about Esan. Right. Listen now, get the answer straight. The Esan people have already left.
Okay, your question your question a foolish question. Ask
why will it not be
foolish?
Because you can't answer it.
You cannot confuse me.
The Esan people have already left.
You wait now. It is not sensible.
Why will it not be logical? You see, it's not by reading book.
Was there any other? Oh God, you be a confusionist. Esan, hold on. If you not do this, my come out here. It's time to use logic.
You see, cannot answer it. I don't worry. If you want to drop me, tell me. I will leave by myself. I will exit.
The question you ask is a foolish question.
Why will it not be a foolish question? The people that left,
because the only thing
they left. Listen, they left Benin. They say, how did that?
The only thing you will have told me is that word Esan is not a Benin word. I will say, okay, yes or no.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you people. Exactly. That's where I'm going. That's exactly where I'm going because
that is why that listening.
We were on your platform that day when I was asking this question. You didn't answer it, and you said
your question a foolish question. You know, there's no question in that place. I know where you are going to. You are trying to ridicule what I have said.
Can people contribute to my question if it's not a question?
Your question is not a question. It's a foolish one.
You said
okay, you know what, what you are trying to say here is how can a nickname given to a certain people
and they weren't even there when the name was given to them?
Excuse
how can
me.
They not answer that
okay,
name?
Fine. You talking upon that people's talking does not really mean that you are right in what you are trying to say.
No, I just
This is
want
a-
you to get the
No,
question
wait,
correct.
this is not about logic, okay? It's not about logic. There are a lot of things that doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. No,
Make a answer. Make a answer. Like Romosele now, I know. Say when they give birth to you maybe you get like 2 names. You get name where your grandma give you. If you are lucky enough, now that your grandma name, now they will call you.
It's not the same thing
No,
because I will live with this.
When your grandma gave you that name.
can you listen now? You know they listen.
Your grandma give you name. You not dead there when your grandma give you that name. But they call you that name. So it means it doesn't mean that you must be there or you were not there before they give you that name. And the name you started bearing that name.
There is no correlation.
Why did you know? Why is the question difficult? Why is the
It's
answer
not difficult now.
Okay, your question is a foolish one. It's not difficult. It's not a difficult question. Why because it's difficult? Why you gonna claim say superiority here? Why you dey claim superiority? What be your problem? The question you ask.
Oba swear
in those days,
when he lost his tooth. Okay,
God.
wait. Let me wait first now. Wait. Oba swear according
No,
to
hold on.
him, when he lost
either
his.
you drop me or you drop me. Choose one. Let me know. I'm not here for argument. The question is
No,
asked.
I will not. I will not want them to drop you. I will leave. I
It's
won't
not a
want
question.
them to
I
drop.
should drop because you cannot come and bring confusion here.
Okay.
What I expect you to do
Let's
is
leave that one.
Asian
Let's leave
people
that
are
one.
not-
Let's
are
leave
not
that one.
they are
The
this.
reason why I come up. The reason why I come up.
Your question is a foolish one. You are still telling me that I cannot
Now
answer your
you
question.
are fair for that one. Let's move. The Elohim you are talking about when you say that.
For there. We don't answer
Excuse
your
me,
question.
it did fail for that place.
We don't answer your question.
Before you twist it.
You shall not say you want cause confusion. He's
Yeah,
trying
no,
to use foolishness. He wants to
don't-
confuse
Okay,
people
we
with
leave
ourselves.
that one. Make we not waste time for that one.
No. Before you go say
try
it
to
failed,
ridicule
no,
what
it
we are
failed.
discussing.
Now you go accept say okay.
You see,
You agree.
Waiting answer when I want to agree.
I don't answer you
No,
now.
because
Waiting you answer. Waiting answer.
Esan Warrior, you see all this argument where we say.
Oh, okay.
we say,
It's not what let me just say it. Alagosa, let me
If
say
you think me- if you
it. I
come here
visit.
next time,
Let me
come
say
here
I
again.
visit
What
Kano
is going
now.
on?
Let me say I
Okay,
visit
this-
Kano now.
it is not
I
logical.
left Kano
Okay, it's
and
not
they
logical.
not gave me a Hausa name on my behalf, and I do not have communication with those people. I am no longer there. I travel
Okay.
back to my Isala.
Okay.
Then I will
Okay.
not take.
Your question is
I
a
will not
foolish
take
one.
Musa,
It's a foolish
the
one because
name
in
that's
those days,
given to me that I
when the
wasn't
king made
aware of it.
pronouncement,
Then I not go with
when the
the
king
name.
made
Does that make
pronouncement,
sense?
it is final.
Let me ask.
When
Okay,
the king made
listen.
pronouncement,
Do you
it
know
is
how
final.
the Yoruba language? Do you
When
know
the
how
king
it
made
comes about?
pronouncement, it is
Oh,
final.
we're not talking
Just
about
fire.
Yoruba.
No, I'm asking you
We're
a
not talking
question.
about
Do you
Yoruba.
know? But they call them Yoruba people today. Do you know where
Let's
that name
not-
come from?
Let's not let us
No,
not
I'm just
deviate.
asking you a
Elogosa,
question.
Okay.
You say you are the historian. You must be a
I'm not
Nigerian
saying I'm a historian. I'm
That's
not
what you
saying
said.
I'm a historian.
You told
No,
us
I never
before
said
that you
so.
are well read and you are the historian too.
I did not say all this. Elogosa, for the Elohim name, you say Ikimi.
Okay, no,
Some
they
people
pronounce my name. No, they mention my name again. I don't get it. No, they don't mention my name. Don't mention my name because you cannot try to come and ridicule what I have.
If I
what have
call
said
your
because
name,
you
you
don't mention
should
my
be
name.
no,
proud to
please,
you.
can I tell you
Don't
something?
mention
You
my
see
name.
this
If I
man,
call you,
this
Don't
man
mention my
is
name.
a
You should be
confusion.
proud
If you go
to
to
you.
Lily platform, this man is solely be with Lily all the time.
Who?
They are all the
Who?
same play with the same feather.
Who?
Flies together.
Who?
You yourself.
Me?
Yeah.
You are joking. You are joking.
I'm not joking.
You don't even know
I
me.
recognize. I know you very well. I'm just
You
telling
don't even.
are
If you know me,
confusionist.
you know me on
All
my
you-
platform. I do video on my
Listen,
platform.
you
I
are
don't even
confusionist.
visit
The
people.
reason why
I
you
don't
know what the
even
fact
go
of
to
this-
platform.
This gentleman is saying the right history, but you try to confuse this man, just to cause confusion.
I'm not even confusing the history. Only
No, please,
the name
let
I just
somebody
asked
drop
a
this man,
question.
please. Let somebody drop him.
I am.
It's a
I'm
warrior.
leaving.
After
Take
today,
care.
when you call me, I will not come here again. Okay, because I'm having a dig because of unnecessary
my
argument.
brother,
I
you
said because
see,
I
my brother,
said
If you
because
call me
now.
next time, don't ever.
no,
don't
my
ever-
brother, let me beg
don't
you
ever
for one
call
thing.
me.
We need people like you.
Don't ever
We
call
need-
me.
No, we need people like
Call me.
you to keep driving the narrative to those idiots who have no brain in their head. who believe that they are on the
Because when they
TikTok,
ask,
they
not the
can talk
question, and
rubbish.
foolish
Okay?
something they talk.
I thought you have evidence. I thought you have maybe evidence to prove it. That is why I brought him up again.
If you come in next time, I'll come here.
No,
I'll tell you,
please,
because
brother, you
all
are
this
welcome
argument,
anywhere,
they give me
anytime,
everything.
any day. Please, you are
You come in next
welcome.
time, I'll come
Because
here.
I mean, I want to know where, because one of our students, he had my leg. I don't know where I can't do again. So now make me invite you, sir. Please. Just continue.
Because they cause confusion
Sorry
for
for the-
everywhere.
sorry for
My
the-
brother, it's okay, my brother.
I have said it
Don't
before.
grow upset. Just forget. There's
I
some
have said
people
it
like
before.
that.
I have said it before. If you disagree, that in those days, when the king make a word, the pronouncement of the king is final. And it is in this place today. I said that word Esan. It is a word that is used to indicate is a name for to memorialize something, immemorial. That when you mention that word Esan, something will strike your mind. I said it earlier today. I said it. People, I'm narrating something, they will not listen. They'll come and be asking me questions of what I'm not supposed to ask when I've already given you the answer before. I said that word Esan. If you look at the word Anchi, his name is the god of Uchi. Uchi was a Benin immigrant from Edo, from Udo. And if you look at Anchi people in the morning, go and look at Anchi people in the morning where they want to greet in the morning. That greeting that the Anchi people greet in the morning, the code. Those people, by the time they've already made up their mind that they were going to leave Udo among themselves, they created a coding. That when I say go ask Anchi people, when you say something like that, the other one will reply you, meaning we are still together. Then the person that is not in that secret will not understand. When that word Uchi, Anchi, means the god of Uchi. Uchi was a migrant from Udo that founded Uchi. Something happened. They left Udo. In the olden days, there was what they call intra-tribal wars. Brothers fighting themselves because of superiority. And history said that they were doing this thing because of selfishness and greediness. If I say something that the Esan people are from Benin, if you disagree, tell me where you got this thing from. You are asking me, Esan, this thing. Thank God now the word Esan is just single word. I said the word Esan is from Iyan Sanfuao. And I got Esan, meaning I'm an Irodo, I'm an Sanfuano. Before by Ewari, the first Exodus mass movement, people were already living in that land, known today as Esan land, between 900 and 1400 AD. People were already living in those lands. Who were those people? Where did they migrate from? According to Christopher Okoje, he said that those people who were living between 1900 and 1400, firstly, the aborigines or the earlier settler, that they were Benin people who were what? Banished prince, banished nobles. Some of them were criminals. Some of them were fugitives. They were living. And when they were living in that land, there was no name. They never get name. They don't get name when they call them. Because those people, that land was a hideout. Now go they find name. Now one find name. They were living in timid. They live a timid life. They live a worry life, and they were living in secretive. So before Oba Ewari's Exodus mass movement, people were living there. There was no name. People will go hide. Now I show themselves come out. Why will not be like this? That what Esan came during the time of Oba Ewari the first. And I got young man this son for our young little we are yet aware Esan. Esan is from the word Iyan Sanfua. And they don't coin that word Esan. Why would they change history? First book when they write 1964, you're going to ask me foolish question. Because you are trying to rubbish my personality, asking me a question that is not questionable. If you have asked me just now, what was the Esan people called before that name became Esan? I will tell you there's no name. Why is it that there was no name? There was no name given to them because those people were living, it's like, person go hide, make you know that. Now one give yourself name of the community. Now when, by Edward the First, when people don't come move because of the money law he made, that was when people, they now met people there. They were there. Ask yourself in the old days, when people are banished, where do they go to? They go to the thick forest to go and live. Where did they go? Not be jungle, they go to hide. Vanish. Thank you. Because I was thinking that you will say what Christopher said is not true. This is the correct one. Show us the book. You want to ridicule me and be your mate? I have a degree in education in Uniben. When I say something, I will tell you the source. If it is not true, tell me the source. But when you want to come and use question to come and ridicule me, that I couldn't answer your question. Because when you answer question, now I don't believe say it's the way they talk. Say na lie. I am narrating what Okoji said. I'm narrating it. Uromi people, they are from Idumosa in Benin City. Ugboa people, the same thing. When the Buddha civilian came one day and showed a shrine in Benin City of where the Ugboa people came from, it is true. Buddha civilian was right. Ugboa. Where they bury Oba Ozolua body. Now Ugboa. There's a place they bury him in Ugboa. They took his head to Benin. Then his body was buried there in Ugboa. If you think I'm lying, it is Christopher Okoji who said it. Till today, that place, the people in that place, they still speak Benin, pure Benin. And the difference between Esan and Benin, this language, is lexical and tune. The tune means the way you pronounce a word, you just change that. But at the same thing that you pronounce, Osarieme, Osarieme, that is tune. Then the spelling is what they call lexical. Lexical means the vocabulary of a word. Those are the two basic differences between the Esan language and the Benin language. It is lexical and tune. Argue intellectual. Not gonna use one can rubbish me. I mean one rubbish. When people normally people don't where they come in why they tell them all these things. All the Eguares in Uromi, I will tell them, you don't let me talk history. You got the cause confusion. That one coming soon, cause confusion. Romosole come cause confusion. They don't want to let me narrate the stuff to finish, make people listen.
Okay, yours ignore them. Maybe a guy watching the paper for body. I mean, I don't understand.
Lily told me.
I just want to know where I perform. Finish.
Yes, I've said it before now. I said the people. I said Uromi is spelled, the real correct spelling is Uromu. U-R-O-N-M-U-N. Go and make research if I'm lying. He said the name was unknown before the arrival of an immigrant, mostly from Idumosa. There was nothing like Uromi. The Uromi people, they are from Idumosa. Go and make a inquiry in Idumosa in Benin City. That's where the people of Uromi came from. That's where they came from.
Well, yeah.
Look at what he said now. He said the founder of the first settler in Uromi. Watch it now. The founder of the first settlement in Uromi. The first settlement in Uromi was the second of the three brothers, all sons of a 14 Oba wife called Oaha. They ran from Benin. Something happened. They ran for their life to go and establish settlement in that land. It is here. But let me leave that one for another day. There's something I want to show our people about the clans that make up Uromi, so that Esan will tell me if I lie. If I'm lying now, tell me that I'm lying. Now, he said the Eguares in Uromi. Eguares, this itself consists of, there's a place they call Eguare in Ekpoma, in Uromi. In that place, we have the Ukuje, we have Odigwele, we have Ike Kiyala, we have Oyomo. I don't know, am I lying?
You are right, sir.
These are places there, they are all there. They will tell you the people that founded all this place. There's a place in Uromi they call, even the people of Ivue, E-V-U-E. Let me tell you about them. Arwe. Let me also tell you about the other people. He said the people of Arwe, some of them came, part of them came from Uzea and Eperi. Arwe in Uromi. The people, the original settlers, some of them came from Uzea. Some of them also came from Eperi. If I'm like, go and make a research. Go and make a research. Said the second batch of Benin, the second batch of Evue, E-V-U-E, the second batch of Benin who left Benin City during the time of Eware the Selfish and headed for Esan country were mostly from the Dumos Akota of the Benin City and were under the leadership of Ugun. First, they settled very near to Irua at a spot today marked by Ekoimui. Then, because of insistent friction and unpleasant problem they have from the Irua as a neighbor, they now made their way to Ogu. They moved further further apart from Irua people. Everything here, they are all. He said when Ishesa returned from Benin to tell Ogun that he had been made Onoje, that is the ruler of his people. Onoje means the ruler of his people. Everything, they're all here. They don't take my strength till they argue badly with me. So my brother, what I want you to know is this. In our next class, I will tell you more. The basic thing I have done today to let you know.
Yeah, please, my brother. I will drop my telephone number in your platform.
Yeah.
If you can try to call me, please. Yeah, I can introduce myself to you deeply, you know. And the other man there, we know each other very well. I'll give you my number, please. Try to contact.
So, Esan Warrior, in our next class, my own is to narrate the history. If anybody disagree, he will tell us he disagree. He will tell us where he got his source from.
Exactly.
He's not going to ask me question. Because what I narrate is very clear. What I narrate is very clear. That it does not even require question in the first instance.
Whenever they talk about
it doesn't even require question. It doesn't even require question for you to even question somebody if you listen. If you want to believe what I'm saying is true. Thank you. You go tell me, okay, where did you get this thing from? Let me go and find out whether what you are saying is true. Even Lily invite me for a platform. Which he said, Eloghosa, you will be my student. He said, Eloghosa, they come here now. He won't come listen to what we talk from topic. Lily is intelligent, I know what I'm talking about. Even though she's using intelligence wrongly, but she's intelligent. She asked me, he said, those things that I have read, he said, which page can they find it? Where can they see where is that page about all what I have been reading about the history of these people? That they have the book. This is a demonstrator that is arguing blindly now. He was there. He said he has the book. Ojalimi, he has the book. Lily said the people who were there, that they have the book, that I should show you the page. I said, go to the history of the Uromi clan. The first paragraph. Before the end of this, you get it there. So why is the demonstrator come here to come and want to start to ridicule me? You are saying you asked me a question, I couldn't answer. Then you want to use foolishness. You think I'm using logic to come and say that they should not believe what I'm saying. My brother, if you listen well, you don't even need to ask questions. You see the word when I said invade, conquer. The Benin never conquered or invaded Esan land. It's a lie. I know words that I use. The Benin never invaded or conquered Esan land. The time they had problem was about Zolo. It was an individual problem that they now dragged the Benin into Uromi people into it between Obaozoloa and Agbadoji. It's very clear. Look at what that man said just now. It's very clear. How did Obaozoloa, when he was close to the stream, taking his path, they thrown a stone over to the altar to tell the Uromi warriors that he was free now. Obaozoloa used to put on military regalia. He was not beheaded. Now arrow, now they throw. We go meet him. That poison of the arrow now led to his death. And they removed his head. They took it to Benin. They go and use it to cast to do their bronze casting. And his body was buried in Ugoa. And because for some Uromi warriors not to go and desecrate that ground, they stationed Benin warriors to look the grave, to station at the grave of Bauzolwa. In Ugboa. People, when they were going to Benin, the Benin warriors, they chose some Benin warriors to be guiding the grave of Bauzolwa. Let me measure the place so that we'll go and make research. Let me measure the place so that we'll go and make research to really confirm. People who are from Ugboa, if they are watching, they tell me that what I'm saying is not true. The Ugboa people. Let me check the place where Bauzolwa was buried. If I can get it, if it's later, I will let you know. There's a place there. I want to use that specific word that where it was kept. There's a place where it was kept. For the Uromi people, they are from Dumoza in Benin City. Whether you like it or not, that is history. History is bitter. History is also sweet.
Yes, my brother. The truth of the whole matter is that if the Benin warrior did not I won't say betrayal, because they were tired of the war. There is no going back, there's no going forward. So then that's okay. The both warriors now make an agreement. If the Benin people a sign that this is the right time to catch him or to shoot him, the Esan warrior wouldn't have known how to be able to defeat the king, because it was difficult for them, because he was not just ordinary person. There's a lot of things that goes with him. The same with Agbanogi. Both of them were medicine people. They were strong people, medicine people. You can't catch them unaware, except those who know about them. That's why the war came to an end. Okay, when the war came to an end, did you see Esan fight? Did you see Esan people, Esan warrior fighting Benin warrior? No. Everybody went home. No. They were all happy that the war had finally come to an end.
So at the camp, not be Agbanogi beheaded about Zolwa.
No, not be.
But our story said
no, you see, Benin warrior told Esan warrior, we will give you a signal. When he want to take his bath, and he put down all his regalia, which means all the home medicine. Excuse me. All the home medicine went in dead body. He don't put everything for ground. Then the Benin warrior throws stone to the Esan warrior that this is the right time. Then they shoot him with an arrow.
Yes, you are right.
Oh.
They shoot him with an arrow. War could not kill war. If we were seen with his regalia, forget about it. Nothing would have happened. Everything came to be when the warriors of Benin were tired, and the warriors of Esan were tired of the war. So they both now make an agreement. You kill your own, we kill our own. Benin said no, we cannot kill our own, but we will tell you what to do.
God to be able to kill him. God bless you.
That is what happened. So when the Benin give Esan a sign, Esan shoot him an arrow. Then they were not rushing him back to Benin when he died. Then Benin told Esan warrior, we have fulfilled our agreement. You fulfill your own agreement. Yes. It was Esan warrior who killed Agbanogi.
You're right, sir. You're right.
So, you see, the truth of let us be honest with ourselves. We are too old to be lying. Okay? Esan Igbedo, there is a reason for it. Edo Igbesa, there is a reason for it.
Level timeout Serbia.
So the Benin no conquer Esan. And the Benin no say Esan is under Benin. There were never a time in their history that to say Esan is under Benin. Esan were never under Benin. And Benin people never conquered Esan.
At all.
So it's only the TikTok people that are making noise. Only the TikTok people that are making noise.
Now I said they conquered. Who conquered? Which war they fight? Which war? The only war they fought was between Obazolo and Agbanoji. That is Benin and Uromi.
And the war came to an end by the two heroes, by the two warriors of the two sides. That's how the warrior came. That is how the war came to an end.
Right. God bless you, bro. Where they taught you. doit causer confusion, doit tourner. To conquer.
Yeah, thank you very much for your history. I really enjoy your history. I leave my telephone number in your this thing there, your platform. I'll try to tell you. Let me introduce myself. And my grandfather was the second Sama of Benin Kingdom. You know, I'm a son to Chief Edo. If you know where the carry sign, Donute, the owner of where they say so that's my dad, you know.
Okay. Introduction, eh? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, sir. By introduction, my father, Oba Olua, was the 14th Oba of Benin. Oba Olua is the father of the Enokie of Eho, which is also the father of the Olu of Wari. So Olu of Wari and the Enokie of Eho are the same father, the same mother. Although I'm where Burunia, so Enogie. Okay? So that doesn't mean I have to change my name.
Never at all.
So that's it.
I don't wear
my father was the Oba of Benin in the 1470 something to 1470, 1480.
Yes.
So, I'm not going to deny who I am.
At all. My brother go here now. My mind took me to my Adam is the story.
Would you got me again?
Right. A brother now. I was about to buy.
He's there. We live long. Yeah.
I want to skate better.
Yeah.
Why you know? Issue the water. They're all perfect.
When you see a student of history, you will know it. When you see a student of history, you will know it. Not because they say, my grandpapa say. No, it doesn't make any sense.
What would
they get from it?
Thank you.
See the other one, the other one, the corner. I say you get video where
they don't get it.
Somebody said, play the video. I said, the video is my mobile phone.
When you don't get it up lie. When you say he's lying, you say, can we tell you your papa didn't lie? Is that the direction we are going? Did your papa tell you story?
Okay.
Enogie is lying.
go show us written evidence. Not be video they do yesterday.
So Esan and Benin, they are one. Benin and Esan. Whether you call Esan first or you call Benin first, no one is under anyone.
But how our my question, how our own
the reason why they say Benin first.
What is your question, sir?
Yeah, how our own OJT relates to Benin?
Oh God, another question again. This one with the toxicity, you never hear us.
Yeah, I believe the people. I don't know because
okay, let me say this to you now. The Enogie of Esan,
But we call it Enogie, not be.
Okay, fine. Enogie, the king of Esan land, and the upper the king of Esan land. I would tell you respect. And the upper of Benin, they are from the same family. Okay, please.
Yes.
The Enogie, the king of Esan land, and the Oba of Benin, they are the same brothers. They are the same family. Okay, like Igwebe now. Okay, how did Igwebe come about? The people that went to war, where they settled and eat and do everything. When they were coming back after some months, they now found that all the jam and everything they threw away, they all become germinated again. The place become fertile. So they say, well, they now send a message to Benin. Sorry, sir, we are not disobeying your order to return home, but this land is so good for us. We like it. We want to settle here. Permit us to settle here. Oba Benin said, okay, you can settle there. But these are the people that were, for years settled, they were building Ada and Ebe, sending it to Benin for an appreciation to allow them to say. That's why they are calling them Igwebe. That's how Igwebe come about.
My brother, can I tell you something? Can everybody listen, please? Do you know the reason why you see all these forces from different tribes fighting the Benin? The Benin history is so rich, and the Benin history is like a column. It's well known all over the whole world. If you see a lot of different tribes fighting a Benin, Okay, let's call the three Wazobia. Apart from the north, the Northerners is not the only one fighting the Benin. You know, all the tribe in West Africa here, in Nigeria, most of them, they are against anytime they hear about the Benin history. You see every one of them. Or the Benin, they try to do anything to tarnish that history. Yeah, everywhere in the world, when you travel everywhere in the world, is you want to say Great Britain, that's where I live. I live in UK here. Or do you want to go to Portugal, Lisbon? Or you want to go to Germany? Or you want to go to France? Or you want to go to United States or North America? Every museum is full with the Benin history. You see, if you watch most of all these people, Benin is a one state in Nigeria. But when we say Benin Kingdom, there's a lot of people from Benin Kingdom. When you look at the Benin,
Yes.
we are not the one who is, you know, if you leave your father's house, you decide to go to a different place to go and settle down and lay your foundation and you have your family there. Definitely, you will let your family to know. Look at where I'm coming from. Look at my origin.
Of course.
Look at my family. The same thing when you see Ukwere, their father, their grandfather be telling them they're descent from Benin. When you look at all the Bendalibo, Agbo, Buluku, or Anwaya, all of them
Up to Ghana. In Ghana.
Yeah, all of them know they are from Benin.
Angola.
But when you look at all these people, the Benin is not the one telling them, say, you are from Benin. Every one of them know they descend from Benin Empire. But sometimes when you look at some of all these people, even to Olicha, if you don't know, to Olicha. And again, let me tell you something you don't know. The grandmother of Azikiwe is from Benin Empire. The king of Olicha is from Benin. Well, I'm not talking about that. All the Robot and the Shakiri, they are all from Benin Kingdom. The Benin Kingdom is a very large, we have a very rich history. You know, one thing I have to say to people, there's no way, any way you try to pen the Benin history, you want to bend in a different way, you're wasting your time. Even the Europeans who were trading with the Benin's.
Oh, please.
You know what I would say?
Let's hear from Mr.
I think it's due to envy. You know what I mean? It's due to envy. Why are they not talking about us? Why is it about Benin? It's what it is. It's what it is. You cannot change history. That is what it is.
I don't know. We have Onoje. Why are they not talking about our Onoje?
Okay.
I don't understand.
Can I ask a question?
Let's hear from Mr. Jeff. Yeah.
Okay. It's like same the host asked this question about the Onoje. Where the Onoje for call, because there is a word you use for there. You say all Onoje from Esan, they are brother. But I can say I disagree for that a little bit. You understand? You know why I say so? No, wait, let me land. Let me land first. Let me land
Okay, give us your history. Let
me land first. Because, for example, I'm from Uromi. That if when you mention, there is a man they call Ugu. When they started, he is the one who started that evil. They call Ugu. That Ugu was supposed to be the king of Uromi. You understand? Then, according to the history, because I'm from that place, that is why today we don't serve king. You understand? We don't go to king palace for Uromi. That is evil. You know what? They say according to the history, there is something they call measles. Measles. You understand? Because it already be something like king, but they never make the whole. There is something they call it there. They never did everything. But by the time they wanted to go to Benin City, that is a Benin Kingdom then, he now sent a brother to Benin, that is to Oba Palace. After they did all those things, he sent a brother to go and represent him. But after we went to the palace of Oba, after they do the ritual thing, the thing they did, after this, the brother came back, he now told that Ogu, that is our father, that is, I can call her our great grandfather, you don't understand? He now told him, this was something they did for person. Yeah. Now, the brother now come tell us, okay, two kings cannot live for the same. You as a king, you cannot follow me live for my kingdom. Then you can move away. That is where the man can go someplace like Evoye. You understand? That is why today, if there is something they call ipapa, I don't know the name of that base in English. If we don't eat ipapa, because that is something that they make some ritual for the man to cure that measles. Then you understand? Because you know, say there is no car. They travel all the way from Esan to Benin. You understand? That is where the evil people miss their this thing, something like something when it's supposed to belong to them. You understand? What they try to tell you, they never let us know Iru a king. Say, because I know, say, for example, Uru king to Ivory, they are causing the man when he's supposed to be the king. But they never let us know then, like something like Iru a king with although they came back. I know, say, according to the history, all of them have interaction there. But I cannot say everything when I don't know, because I enjoy your story the way you said it. But this only place I want just try to understand. You understand?
Okay, what you are trying to say, sir, I understand you very well. You see, if you listen to my brother at the very beginning, the people that left, there have been people inside that thick forest. People who left Benin, for reason best known to them, they have been hiding over there. Priests from Benin, people that were committed a crime for one thing or another, they all run over there. They believe in there for ages until the mass migration went and meet them. So everybody in that area, they are all from Benin. They were never conquered. Listen, when somebody is telling story, the best we can do is to listen. I will say it in Benin language, English. Or when children go to the Ogwedio or where the elderly people are telling stories, they don't go there to eat. They went there to listen. Why? Maybe tomorrow it will get to their turn. They will not say according to the history. So please, when somebody is talking, let us pay attention. All the whole Esan king are descendants from Benin. Some of them are even older than the Oba of Benin, or they're anyhow. These are one family that were separated by one reason or another. Please.
That's not this. That's not this.
These are one family. For the fact that all of them don't speak Benin, doesn't mean they're not from Benin. All of them does not speak each other. Doesn't mean we are one. Okay, I am not a Hungarian. I live in Hungary for 12 years. I can speak Hungarian fluently. I am not a Russian man. I lived in Russia for 2 years. I can still speak some bit of Russia. Does that make me a Russian or a Hungarian man? No. I'm still a Benin man. So what we are saying is that to avoid confusion, let us forget about TikTok problem. We are one family. We not say Edo Senior Esan. We not say Esan be slave to Edo. God forbid. A priest can never be a servant to another priest. I just say Yahweh say. Okay? They are all the whole Esan land. They are all blue blood. Just as the Benin kings. Okay? We are all the same blue blood. There is no slave amongst us. We are one family. God bless you.
Yeah, you are right. It's just like saying, no, I just want to clarify something for there. Because everything where you said, I can say, but I believe that is unrealistic sense. Because I just want to know, understand, like most of those history where you just said, I can't say everything like this. You know, you understand. It's just like say, I don't really believe, because I don't be type of people where they argue those things for media. No, it's just like when I see the way you people said something, that is why I just say, okay, I pay my attention to listen. You know, understand? If where they argue, I don't stay that kind of place. You understand? Thanks.
Yeah, please, can I say something, please?
There's a confusion.
Yeah, can I say something, please? Please, I just want every one of our brothers and sisters who is listening, let's pass this message. Esan and Benin their family. Don't please anyone when you see anyone quarrel or try to paint it to cause
But why my people call they say will not be one? I mean they ask.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Okay,
You know, there's
don't tell
specific
you the
people.
history.
They are saying it
Yeah,
out
you
of
supposed to know what.
stupidity.
Yeah.
They are saying it out of
There's some people. There's some people full of anger, bitterness. They can't. Even, there's some people who cannot even make a peace in their own house. They divert all these things to somewhere else. Please, Esan Bini, we are brothers. Even to the debtors, Urobo or to Agbo, all these places, we are all family. The closest family is Esan Bini. That's going to divide us. All this TikTok, all these people start from all this TikTok. Some of them, you know, there's some certain people who have anger of TikTok. They try to, you know, to be label all these things, put more fire and start painting it, fighting towards it, insulting towards it. We are the same family. There's nobody can divide us, either good or bad or anything at all, regarding what happened in Urobi. You know, we are all the same family. The reason why you see some Benin, they are still growing, you know, having grown or said. The reason why some of Esan in TikTok or some Benin in TikTok, the kind of war they have, some people still based on that. You know, we are all the same family. Please, let's be happy and let's love one another. Let love. We are all family. Please, there's no difference with Esan Benin. Apart from some of the bad ones, when you see some bad ones, whether it's from Benin or whether from Esan, try to show them up. Please, we are all one. We are all the same family. Please, may God bless you and stay blessed. It's time for me to leave. Please, my brother, I enjoy your story. I dropped my number there. I would please, if you can try to call me. While I will try to save allow God. You can't why I enjoy the story where Mr. Gil, my brother, God bless you.
That must really go around.
Wadomo, Egwatuwa, Oba talk by he said.
He said.
It's not worry. Before I round up, let me quickly read this session. Let me quickly read something for you.
Down there. Okay, man, try. I'm gonna take care. Fine.
Thank you. Let me quickly read something for you before I call it a day. He said, these early settlers who left Benin in inconsequential numbers were either criminals or fugitives, and so leave the secretive, wary, W-A-R-O-Y, wary, and timid lives of men bent on not being found out. Such then was the life possible before 1460. You see it? What this thing means is that before Obayewari, the first Exodus mass movement, people were already living in that land known as Esan people. And those people were living in that place. It's like a handout for them. People didn't know that they were living there. And even before the Exodus mass movement, during the reign of Obayewari the first, what the people used to do is this. They will go to the forest. The Benin, they will trek to the forest. They will cook. They will eat. They will come back home. Again, to the forest. They will cook. They will eat. When they are full, they will come back again. That was how they were doing it before that Exodus mass movement. So some of them now felt that before they will return back to Benin, the food they ate, by the time they trek, the food become exhausted. They will now become hungry again. The people were not saying, instead of us to be doing this thing, that now they will just carry their bag and baggages. They will just go and settle in the thick forest. They were living there, and Obayewari was not aware, because by the time they started living there, there's some people there too. If these people can live in this place for years, then we too can live. That's how people started living. That's why they use the word inconsequential. It's indiscriminate. It was not systematic, but inconsequential. It even we are me on a magi me de we no am buwe we ti le o ti we so we be gbepo o be abuyan until e mana those ya suma ye Obayewari we e ma we yan yiro e ya pa na and I will water a war, you know. He came.
I bet
So those quota.
Some of my people not the hearing like that.
Okay, so when the news got to everybody about what was going on, people were here. They don't look at here. People are here. No longer here. If you look at the Enoge ship was introduced during the reign of Obaewale the First. Do you know why he did it? He did it because when he discovered that money loss that he made when his two kids died was the reason why people have left him. He started doing things to woo the people to return back. He started doing it. The people did not return. So in order for him to gain control, he created a Enoge ship. A Enoge ship was established in Esan land during the reign of Obaewale the First. If you disagree with me, show me the book that says that what I have said is not true. Before, he started appointing people. Now, if you look at the ruling class in Esan land, they are priests, they are ruling class from the Benin. Because it was during that Exodus movement, when they got there, the ruling class took over automatically. They took over because the people they met there, they were people who were commoners. That was why you saw the ruling class, they automatically took over them. Because the people who came during the reign of it was mass Exodus mass movement. The Obaewale the First also did other things to try to woo the people to return. Even this Igu mark too. Go to the palace, you must have that mark. There were so many things that Obaewale put in place in order to make the people to return back, but it was too late. Because the people have found new settlement. They've settled in that place. If I've said it before, the aborigines of that land, known today as Esan land, they include the following people: priests, nobles, criminals, fugitives. Fugitive means people will be say they maybe fear of being part there. So it does not mean that all Esan people, and even the issue of Nupe, I also discussed about that one. How the new people, how some Esan people are Nupe. Yes, some of them are Nupe, but that one was in the later time. But in the aborigines, the earliest settlement of Esan people is what I'm talking about now. They were Benin noble prince, Benin noble princess who were banished. They were Benin, those people, Benin fugitives. Maybe you are not comfortable in a place. You look for where to go, like most of us who left Nigeria for greener pasture. In summary, the Esan people are not slaves. They are princes. They are royalties. They should tell me what was Esan people called before they now changed that name to Esan. Let them come and tell me. Esan people, they came from Nok. They come from the ghost DNA. What were they called?
Eloghosa, good evening.
Thank you, my brother. What were they called? Did you come and tell me the etymology of that word Esan? When we talk about the etymology, we're talking about the origin of a word, the structure of a word. Let them come and tell us what the Esan people were called before they now changed that name to Esan. If really that the Esan people have a ghost DNA, that they came from the Nok culture. Lie. How did they lie? Benin was Igodo. We have Benin Nepo, the Benin to Edo. You see the way they name the metamorphose. For example, from Eko, they now have Lagos. Let them come and tell us how that word metamorphose, where did this start from to now end up in Esan? Let you come and tell us now.
Okay, my brother, if anybody would be angry, the Benin people would be the most people that would be most angry. The word Edo, it was a slave name. We're talking about Edo people today.
Yes.
The Oba, because the boy saved Oba life. Oba motorized his name. Say, Edo saved my life. This name will never be forgotten. That's why we are being called Edo today. So when the Benin would be angry, why should you give us a slave name? Huh? That we want to return to Ubini Nokbebo or Igodomigodo. No, Oba word is supreme and Oba word is final. That's why today we are being called Edo people. because we cannot change it because the Oba said it.
At all. Yes.
Thank you.
The words of the Oba is final. God bless you, my brother. Esan Warrior. Later, tomorrow we'll talk. Then you tell me when you'll be free. Then we'll continue to talk about more about the Egwaris in Uromi. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. People's TV, do you have any question? People's TV.
I want to know the thoughts. It's now. Good evening. I greet my brother Joseph. I greet you. Alex, I greet you too. I want to know the thoughts since night. Truth, to be frank and sincere. And the same Oba when they give Benin a do today. Now in time, now Asian people take come off for Benin Oba Eware when he lost in 3 sons for one period. He said make Benin made them more in children without no putting anything in the fire. Waiting you eat, you know, cook.
No, not be 3 sons, or 2 sons. 2 sons.
The 2 of his son, I think I said the 2 of his son. When he lose 2 of his son, then that period, Naishan people come off for Benin. That's why we call her Esan Nosalaha, something of that nature. I'm sorry to say this word though. I don't see many people they watch me now. I'm not supposed to use this word. I'm sorry, make I tell you now. I'm sorry. That is how some of them take go. Like they go by own, they go, then I war. Those one I eat that war. Now I carry the come out. I just say the most important thing, the Asians know they understand one thing. Now the same thing when they do so, now they put their enemy. Now they want put the whole Edo state for problem when we be want. So if not be the good work when the state governor do this model, people we when they Benin now Edo state entirely we forget problem. This even this victory for all the celebrating today now. I don't know. Yes, model we don't wait for court.
But you know, say my people that the best put say
We don't wait for court.
They wait for court today. The court don't finish now.
No, wait a minute.
It's a listing.
No, wait. I beg, wait. You mean the governor election?
The governor is in the petition, election petition.
Our people don't win now.
They don't win. I don't finish now. They don't judge the case this evening.
Wait, no, make it not put my leg on.
We fight for.
No, you don't say I be old man, eh? Tell me again. Opa don't win the court case.
Yes, sir.
They don't win this year now.
So that's when they go down. That's when they go down. We don't see that go to the land,
I swear. They go pay big money now. They say all those small this thing when they join now. All those alliance when be used, they give them as they say they pay money like AAA, I don't know, Actual Alliance with other one. They just first those one they just first they come out.
Topa will not win the court case. My brother, we go celebrate. We go celebrate.
Everybody they are pieces. Most of the people not there for life this morning.
If you don't talk at that, I will not say, my brother, thank you for this good news.
And I make us not they look cool and since better. They look they watch news. They look at the one do the election. They don't finish.
My people not they happy. My people not they happy.
Why they not go happy?
I don't know happy.
They say, you know, so many of my Esan people now. This guy will not be speaking.
My brother, congratulations! No, I have.
You know what I can tell you? That man, I support Modokperu for one thing. Modokperu be like this France midfielder, N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is just like Modokperu. They know they fit talk. People know they fit talk. Once they say they want to do something, they must do them. Then they get action. You know, see the way they follow this Uromi case. If now that government go to draw body, but he follow immediately the case. He died down. Before the years, before the cast cost now. But
no, you know what, my brother, can I tell you something, eh? That Uromi is something, eh? It has been long in the waiting. You understand me now?
Yeah.
It has, me, I don't go social media talker, but I go tell my people, the truth be say, what the Esan people do, I toast my heart for them. They be warrior, and they really warrior, and they really
Okay.